Baker Mayfield, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers' current quarterback, recently spoke about the unique challenge of stepping into the role once held by Tom Brady, widely regarded as the greatest quarterback of all time. Since Brady's departure, Mayfield has successfully led the team and is off to a promising start in the 2024 season. However, in a candid conversation on the Casa De Klub podcast earlier this week, Mayfield reflected on the pressure and atmosphere that Brady left behind in Tampa Bay. During the podcast, Mayfield shared that playing under the shadow of a seven-time Super Bowl champion like Brady came with its challenges, especially given the environment Brady cultivated within the organization. He described the atmosphere as high-strung and intense, saying, "The building was a little bit different with Tom in there. Obviously, playing-wise, Tom is different. He had everybody dialed in, high-strung environment, so I think everybody was pretty stressed out. Brady's meticulous nature and the intensity of his expectations seemed to create an environment where everyone felt the pressure to perform at an elite level constantly." Mayfield also hinted at some of the tactics Brady may have used to maintain control over the game. He spoke about instances where Brady would reportedly throw passes away or deliberately toss the ball at a receiver's feet when he was unhappy with a play call. You hear some of the stories about if he didn't like a certain play call and they still called it in the game, there might have been a throwaway on purpose or throwing it at the running back or receiver's feet. There were a lot of mind games going on, Mayfield remarked. Although it's speculative whether Brady truly did this, there were enough instances, particularly during his final season with Tampa Bay, to raise eyebrows and make Mayfield's comments believable to many observers. Despite the stressful environment that Brady left behind, the Buccaneers are thriving under Mayfield's leadership. When Brady retired, there were concerns about the team's ability to remain competitive, but Mayfield has been instrumental in keeping the team relevant. He's done this in his own style, not by trying to imitate Brady, but by being true to himself. Mayfield revealed that Buccaneers head coach Todd Bowles and the front office had one simple request: just be yourself. This encouragement gave him the freedom to bring his own brand of leadership to the team. In contrast to Brady's leadership style, Mayfield's approach is more relaxed and relatable. His down-to-earth persona has resonated with his teammates, many of whom have commented on how much more approachable and connected they feel to him compared to Brady, whose celebrity status often created distance. Mayfield is frequently seen out in public with his teammates, something that wasn't common during Brady's tenure with the Bucs due to the overwhelming attention that always followed the legendary quarterback. This authenticity and leadership have translated into on-field success for Mayfield. After being signed by the Buccaneers in 2023, Mayfield had a breakout season, throwing for a career-high 4,044 yards and 28 touchdowns. His performance exceeded expectations, especially considering it was his fourth team in 3 years after being drafted by the Cleveland Browns as the #1 overall pick in 2018. Mayfield's success earned him a 3-year, $100 million contract extension during the 2024 offseason, solidifying his place as the team's franchise quarterback. Mayfield has also helped to keep the Buccaneers' winning culture alive, a legacy that Brady established during his time with the team. Under Brady's leadership, Tampa Bay became a perennial contender, reaching the playoffs in 4 consecutive seasons and winning 3 NFC South titles. Last season, Mayfield led the Bucs to a wild-card victory over the reigning NFC champion Philadelphia Eagles, further proving his ability to carry the team through high-stakes games. As of Week 2 of the 2024 season, Mayfield has continued to deliver, with 474 passing yards, 5 passing touchdowns, tied for first in the league, and a strong 68.8 QBR. 6th overall. He has placed himself among the top quarterbacks in the NFL. Only Derek Carr of the New Orleans Saints boasts a better QBR through the early weeks of the season. Despite the inevitable comparisons to Brady, Mayfield has consistently paid respect to the future Hall of Famer. When he first signed with the Buccaneers, Mayfield acknowledged the immense shoes he had to fill, stating, "He's the greatest quarterback to ever play the game, and he deserves that recognition. I'm going to be myself," and Tom was himself. This recognition of Brady's greatness while maintaining his own identity has endeared Mayfield to both fans and teammates alike. With Mayfield at the helm, the Buccaneers appear to be in good hands, carrying forward the winning tradition that Brady helped establish, but doing so in a way that reflects Mayfield's own personality and leadership. As the 2024 season unfolds, all eyes will be on Mayfield to see if he can lead Tampa Bay to another deep playoff run, continuing to write his own legacy while keeping the Buccaneers in the upper echelon.